Hey guys, Carlos Cortez here with another episode of Scriptures and Wall Street. Everything on this podcast, just remember, is for information, education purposes only. You can even say entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. So I want to go ahead and start out with that. We get calls and saying, "Oh man, you recommended an ETF that is 3 times the leverage, and how dare you do that?" Bro, why you even call in my office with that stupidity? I've said it day one. This is not investment advice. This is not financial advice. You got to read between the lines. That's up to you. Um, I I'm here to basically tell you the truth. I'm here to tell you what's my opinion of what the markets are doing. Uh, the crap show that we just saw yesterday. Um, yeah, Kamala's a joke. But I'm here. I'm here to play devil's advocate. I'm here to show no emotion. Even though I have a bias, I have to leave that bias aside. You see, Wall Street does not care about your conservative values. They don't care about your liberal values. They don't care about if you love the cross or if you love America. They want you to be an extremist on one side or the other because you will make a mistake. You will fail. And so and we see that in a perfect example when you go and buy gold. Like imagine buying gold right now. That would be the dumbest thing that you could do when gold is extremely manipulated. Gold and I like silver. I have precious metals. I've said that. But you don't buy precious metals at an all-time high. And what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? All right, so gold goes to 5,000. Great. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to sell it for? Are you even going to sell it? And what kind of tender or dollar are you going to exchange it into? These are the questions I have for the people promoting gold, the people that are buying gold. And I want to tell you that it is a lot more sophisticated than just buying precious metals. It is a great hedge, but I'm not talking about precious metals. I am talking today about how do we make money regardless if Trump or Kamala wins. Honestly, selfishly speaking, I make a ton of money if Kamala wins. As a country, we do better with Trump in the office, I feel. And obviously, I'm a conservative, I'm a right winger, I'm a truther, but you have to understand, you have to separate your emotion. You have to separate your politics with actually what the market's doing. And so that is the big problem here is that I see. I got a text message from a group of guys. It was actually my accountability group. And he was crying that communism is coming and we are not going to be a country anymore. And, you know, I wanted to agree with his, and he was from Cuba and that blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, this is not freaking Cuba. Try that ish here. Try communism here. See what the hell happens. Try that ish here, man. They can fake the communists of America. They can fake that they want to do something, but dude, that's not going to work. There's too many of us. There's too many of us that are locked and loaded, wishing somebody would do some stupidity like that. I grew up in Fort Bragg, Raleigh. I grew up in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. I grew up with men that fought for our country in the Delta forces, our strongest men in the country, smartest and brightest. They would die just in a desert storm. You think they will let communism happen? Guys, we have to understand that we are America. We are America. We are not some podunk country. Our forefounders were the forefounders because they had balls of steel and the framers took risk. They were confident and they believed and they had a backbone to believe in what they fought for. We need the men of this country to have balls and a backbone. We are not going to lose to communism. We're not going to lose to a dictatorship. We're not going to default to a failing America. So you need to get your big boy panties on, man the hell up, whatever that looks like, get in a gym, read your Bible, create a backbone, straighten your backbone, and realize we are America. We are America. We're not here to buckle down. There's a reason why America is America. This is not freaking weak ass Cuba. Yes, Cuba is weak. How in the hell are you going to have a freaking dictatorship, a communistic person run your whole country when you have a whole country of able-bodied, young, strong men that can revolutionize any government? The gangsters in Haiti did it, and they're eating people. Tell me who the president is of Haiti. Tell me where the prime minister is. I'll wait. And what's he doing? Do you really think that's going to happen? And do you really think gold and silver is going to keep skyrocketing? Guys, this is a trade. This is why Wall Street does not care about your feelings. It's that simple. Wall Street does not care if you're a Christian, Judeo values. It does not matter if you're Republican or Democrat. By the way, it's part of the same bird. Left wing, right wing is part of the same bird. My point is, you got to position yourself if the election is stolen and rigged and planned, which you know it's going to be, and they're going to try to attempt to kill Trump. Yes, Trump is who I'm voting for. Does he have issues? Do I have questions about the vaccine? Do I have question about the Secure Act? Do I have question on many things? Yes, I do. But he's the only one fighting for conservative values. So he has my vote. But that doesn't mean I fully trust him. And so the liberals, the left, laugh at us because they think we're stupid and blindly following him. And some people are. They have the right to laugh at us. But we have the right to laugh at them because there's no policies. There is a communistic view. There is no substance there. They continue to lie, cheat, and steal and never take responsibility, which is un-American, by the way. We need to take more responsibility. We need to take more responsibility. Whether that's voting, they take the reins of our vote and do whatever they want with it. Whether that's joining a grassroots, whether it's helping out in your church, whether it's helping out with your family, take more responsibility. And be smart with your money. There's going to be huge opportunities in the market. And that's what I want to talk about right now. I'm not here to talk about the clowns that want to say, oh, well, we have all this fear and you know, we got to buy gold and all this stuff. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. And I know many of you are going to like turn me off, and that's cool. I'm not here to cater to your feelings. I'm here to tell you exactly what Wall Street is doing. I'm here to tell you that it doesn't matter who wins. God is still in control. When we die, us men, when we die, I'm speaking to the men here. When we die, God will ask us some questions. What'd you do in my name? I don't know all the questions, but I know one question. What'd you do for me? Are you going to be able to say, I fought physically and spiritually? Or are you going to say, nope, sorry, God, I pussied out. I was a passive. I didn't want to get in trouble. I was seeking comfort. Like, you will be judged for that. I don't want to be judged for that. We are called to be, the men are supposed to be called to be priesthood. A priesthood was a gangster. A priesthood was physically strong. He didn't take crap from anybody. And you see it in every lion in the jungle. They have that natural disposition of protecting their pride. Where is your protection for your family? Do you allow the media to control your mindset and get triggered? Do you allow it to manipulate you so that you make bad decisions with your money? So you make bad decisions with your family? When all we had to be doing was just trusting God. We know how the story ends. I could care less if Trump or Kamala wins, because at the end of the day, we suffer from not flesh and blood, but rulers of darkness in high wicked places. I think we forget that. And, I could show you my cute little charts. But actually, what I do want to share is that the S&P 500, let's take a look at it. So we got a lot of volatility here. We are in this kill zone where we're just basically waiting for the market to just take a dump. And holy cow, our yield curves inverting like crazy. I am actually not looking, but I am. I really enjoy where we're at right now. This is the S&P 500, the inverse. So when the market goes up, this goes down. And what it's been doing all year long, you got a purple forming. That means a death cross is coming soon. We don't have our death cross yet. But look at all this red. The stock market's been going up, 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 up. And it's been going on for quite some time. The average bull market is about 23 months. And we're at that month right now. So last time I got a purple, boom, we got 10%. I got a death cross here on this particular. That means the market's been going up. This stock or ETF has been going down. We got a little blue, that was obviously when the market went down mid to early September. We had a market correction there and people got frantic, but the buyers came back out and this started going down. So right now we got a lot of volatility. This is on a daily. If I look at a 4-hour chart, it's starting to creep back up. My traffic lights aren't there yet. Meaning my long, midterm, and long-term momentums are not there yet. But I am eyeing this. And for me personally, I think this is a great opportunity to get in on XPXS. It's trading at 722. We could see a rush to $9. And then when it really, really hits the fan, I mean, this bad boy pre-COVID, it was pretty high, man. Let me pull it up. Yeah, this was at 223. Will it ever get that high again? Well, this is when we had the COVID debacle, pandemic. 221, even if it goes halfway, maybe it's not as let's just say it's half as bad. So now at $7, we could easily see $100 SPXL price. So if you bought the call option at even $10, they're so cheap right now. You could buy the call option, have a field day with this thing. So this is how you make money if Kamala wins. Like, this is so much better than gold. This is so much better than silver because you're actually making money when the stock market goes down. What is gold doing right now? It's not that simple, guys. Like, you just don't buy gold and say, all right, my retirement's secure. You just don't buy silver and say, oh, my retirement's secure. You think it's that freaking, you think Wall Street's that stupid? You think all those traders are going to let that happen? Stock market's going up and look what's happening to gold. Stock market is going up and look what's happening to gold. Don't buy into the stupidity. All right, well, let's look at silver. Carlos, it's not the gold, it's the silver. Really? Okay. Stock market's going up. What's happening to silver? As a matter of fact, a triangle formation is going down. This is actually going to go down. So this is why I said last month, and you guys laughed at me, sell some of your silver, sell some of your gold, because a correction's coming. It is manipulated by the same stupid people that are manipulating the banks and all the stock market and pumping everything up. You guys, you have to stop thinking about the politics and start thinking that your money doesn't have emotions. The people that are running this country do not have emotions. You have to play their game. Get your conservative liberal mindset out of your money and start trading and start making money off of these bastards. You can't get manipulated if you're being manipulated. I didn't understand all this growing up. I don't understand why I was trading. I don't understand why my dad was a pastor. I don't understand why my dad was a drill sergeant. I didn't understand why I was a poor kid, a poor Puerto Rican kid. Now it's all making sense because God molds you into something effective for his kingdom. We all have gifts and talents. We all have our mold that God puts us in his hand. We have to just use it. For me, it's this. It's speaking on this platform, looking at the markets, learning to trade, protecting people financially, and doing the right thing by them. So I say that because for those of you that have Bitcoin, it is not looking good, bro. I got a sell signal on the 24th. For those of you that say, all right, well, I know gold and silver is manipulated, so I'm going to just buy crypto. Crypto is going down, man. This is going down. It's at 59,158 this Wednesday, 9/11. I'm shot calling this sucker. I bet it goes down to 36, 35. It's going to be nasty, man. It is. So Bitcoin, just so you know, even though it's not tech, Wall Street considers it tech. It's 100% correlated to technology. So the Magnificent Seven, NVIDIA, all that. Let's look at NVIDIA. For those of you that want to invest in woke companies, we are starting to see a downward spiral with NVIDIA. We had a massive bull run, just skyrocketed like crazy. We all know this about NVIDIA. Everybody wanted in, and they bought in way back here. We got a blue cross. Boom, it went up. I don't have a purple box yet, but I have a feeling when earnings come out in mid-November, we're going to see some crazy volatility. So it could pump back up. But the NASDAQ and S&P, they're going down. Speaking of which, let me go back to my S&P 500. So we have a huge a market cycle here. I don't really like this chart. Let me SPXL. Let me see if I could find something else. So this is 3 times the S&P 500. Notice that I'm getting a red bar in my long term, and it's starting to come down here. The thing that we need to worry about is the Fed funds rate, or the interest rates come into fruition the 15th of this month. So the Fed funds rate, as this climbs up, rates, the bond prices of these rates are going to skyrocket. So if we look at TLT, sorry, I'm all over the place because my mind is going crazy right now with all the opportunities that are out there. So TLT is the pricing of those bonds. And so TLT is a 20-year treasury note. So what we're in right now is crazy talk. We are actually uninverting. You remember I said this for the past month. It's when the uninversion starts is when we start to see the thing scramble. Well, the 2-year is now matching the 10-year. It's creeping up, whereas the 2-year was paying more than a 10-year. So it's uninverting. And we still have an inverted yield curve, but it is tightening back up to normal. Uninverted yield curve will create a massive, massive chaotic volatility market. Speaking which of volatility, you guys know, if you've been watching me for a minute, what is the key factor with volatility? What did we talk about last episode? I know we talked about it because I talk about every daggone podcast. One thing we need to look at is the VIX. And look what happened to the VIX today. Shot up. Boom. I got a green and a blue box, so it's going to shoot up. This daggone thing, when I told you guys about it, she was September 10th. It just shot up, man. So we have a spike in the VIX. Look at this spike. From 16 all the way up to 21. Spiking up again. So there you have it. There you have it. You have crazy volatility coming. You have an uninversion in the market, which produces volatility. You have a labor market that's terrible. Now we have the distraction clown show on ABC. And now she wants to debate in October. She's going to get mopped with the floors with her stupid freaking giggling laugh. It's time to make some money off of these idiots, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, stay tuned. I just wanted to give you a quick update. You don't even have to worry about this. The best part is that you can get out of all this red money nonsense. Let the traders do their thing. Let the politicians do their thing. You need to have a secure retirement. And what I mean by that is allocating a portion to your money to a bucket that is safe, that can rotate in and out of these type of investments in a secured account. Actually, they're not even called investments. They're insurance contracts. And they don't have the right to put your money in a stock market. If you have retirement funds and you're in your 50s, close to your 60s, or daggone in your 70s, there is no need to be in a stock market right now. There is no need to be in the stock market right now. You should not be playing in the stock market right now. The rates are going down. September 15th, they're going down. There's huge opportunities right now in TMF and TLT and SPXS. There's huge opportunities in shorting the market. If you have retirement funds, give us a call. We want to help secure you. This is not as simple as buying gold or going to cash. You got to be a lot smarter than that. Because they're banking on your feelings. They're banking on your conservative values. They're banking that you're dumb and that you're following everything that Trump says or everything that X is saying or Q is saying or what Stu is saying. They're banking on it, man. Wall Street knows exactly what you're going to do based on your emotions. So it's time to start thinking smarter. We're dealing with snakes here. You need to learn how to handle them. And no, the good news is they're very, very predictable. And if you're a client of mine, you're going to be protected. If you're listening to Scriptures in Wall Street, you will be protected. You will have the information to do what you need to do. That is my commitment to you. I love doing this. And this time, this recession, this depression, this market crash, we're going to benefit from. Your family is going to benefit from. Stay tuned to Scriptures in Wall Street. We're going to call it like it is. We're going to do the shot calls. We're going to be right. We're going to be confident. And we're going to have the balls to do it. Period. I don't care if I say bro or dude or what or blah. Go to your corny ass financial advisor that's wearing a tie, works for a woke bank, and have him speak all proper and see how he does in this next market crash. Bro. And you know who I'm talking to. Some idiot was like, oh, I'm sure you talk to your clients and say, bro. And you know what? I'm myself. I'm not here to cater to anyone's feelings. I'm here to protect your principal. So you have to understand that this is my platform. I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about protecting your money. I'm passionate about this country. I'm passionate about the cross. And if you want to be a keyboard warrior and comment all you want to comment, then be that wussy. That's you. But for me, I'm going to protect my clients. I'm going to speak the truth, and we're going to make money off this manipulation. We can get angry, upset, but at the end of the day, they don't care about your political opinions. It doesn't matter if Trump wins or Kamala wins. Yes, I hope Trump wins, but it's better for America. But I can make a ton of money off the giggler. Anyways, that's my 2 cents, y'all. God bless you. I can't wait for this weekend podcast. We're going to see how this week. I'm traveling Friday, so I got to do it Thursday. I'm going to around Griffin area to go camping with my son, spend time with him. We're going to do camping and fishing straight up in the woods. I can't wait. Going to get all smelly and dirty, and it's going to rain. So we're not going to seek comfort. It's going to be great. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. God bless. We'll talk with you soon.